Hi, I'm Kerry. I'm the host of Best of Us Investors, and today is Tuesday, January the 18th, and I'm down $22,000 in my portfolio, and I don't give a damn. Basically, what I'm telling you is that's not the important news today. The important news today is that Microsoft bought Activision Blizzard for roughly $67 billion. Yeah, that's with a B. This is their largest acquisition ever, and this is the important news of today and what you should be paying attention to, because they have laid down their cards and gone double down all in for the metaverse. And you need to be able to not look out your car window. You need to get a telescope and look out into the future and say, what does this mean? What is the importance of the fact that they have bought $67 billion worth of a gaming company? It's their play for the metaverse. And it's your signal that you need to be paying attention. If Microsoft, if you think you're smarter than Microsoft, and you're reacting to increasing interest rates and inflation and unemployment and fear that is taking my portfolio down $22,000 today, you're missing the game. And you need to understand why this is happening. Wall Street can't make money if the market just keeps going up. They need it to go up and down. They need volatility, and that's what they're giving you right now, so they can make money off of you, so they can get you to desert ARK Invest and make Cathie Woods a bad month. All right, I'm Kerry Grinkmeyer. I'm the host of Best of Us Investors. I have a tribe of people that work together to make good investment decisions, to learn our tax code so we keep more of what we make, and ultimately to build family wealth. But I am not your financial advisor. Let's get that out of the way and get right back to what's important for you and your future.
Best of Us Investors presents Kerry Grinkmeyer.
Okay, let's focus on Microsoft, and let's focus on what we should do and how we should react to a $67 billion purchase of a gaming company whose price has dropped 30% over the last several months because of a sexual misconduct allegation in their staff. But yet they're up today another up 30%. So they're basically even, but they got $67 billion, almost $69 billion coming their way in an all-cash deal. Okay, I have told you about this a number of times. It started on November the 11th. The top metaverse stocks of today, and I told you I had roughly $450,000 invested in that space, and one of those top stocks was Microsoft. I then came back on January the 13th and narrowed it down to the three most important metaverse stocks. I then came back 2 days later and on January the 15th and told you that Microsoft was going to go from $310 to $4,000. The reality is it's down to $305 today, so it's a bargain. But let me show you my anticipation, my tracking, how I track stocks, in specific Microsoft, and how I'm going to project what it's going to be worth and how it's going to get to $4,000 a share so that I make big money over the next 10 years. The metaverse is going to be bigger than the internet. And Microsoft just said, we're all in. And this is the second largest company in the world. Take a look at what I'm doing. Okay, I've shown you this before, But in case you haven't seen it, this is my historical analysis of Microsoft stock and its performance since its IPO in 1987. And what this analysis shows is if I had invested $10,000 in the IPO, what would that $10,000 have turned into over the following 34 years? And the answer is $33.7 million. If I had done that. I'm sorry to say I did not do that. But look here, it gives you an average return, an average annual return of 34.5%. Then what I wanted to do was come up with some scenario as to what is the future of Microsoft going to be worth. And what I did was just take the last 10 years, and as you can see, I plugged it in from 2011 and took their annual return from 2011 through 2021 and plugged it in and said, okay, this is what possibly could happen. Is it going to be? I doubt it. I honestly believe it's going to be more than that because this is the metaverse. This over here was the internet. And I believe the metaverse is going to be more profound and more profitable to Microsoft than the internet was. And particularly in light of they just put down, what was it, $69 billion into this. They're going to write a check for it, and I believe they know what they're doing. So then what I said was, okay, how can I improve my position? Right now I own about $74,500 worth of Microsoft stock. What I'm committing to is I'm going to put $10,000 a year into Microsoft over the next 10 years. And so, again, all I did was use their past history to give me some projection as to what that might look like, and an average of 24% return over the period of time. And so you can see my 74,500 will turn into roughly $1,017,000. That's okay. I can deal with that. So, and I'm making, as you can see, and this is probably the way it's going to happen, my big money, my big gains are going to come in those last 2 years as the metaverse kicks in full force. And again, that might happen earlier than 2030 and 2031, but I'm okay with taking this from 74,000 to $1 million. And I'm going to do that. I'm going to make that same commitment to Amazon, to Google, to Facebook, and to NVIDIA, that I'm going to be putting at least $10,000 per year into each one of them, because I believe these are the drivers of the metaverse, and I'm going to be a part of it. The other part of my portfolio, those 6 stocks will represent 50% of my portfolio. The others are what I call moonshots. This is biotech, that is 3D printing. That's where I think I will actually get greater returns than I'll get here. So let's talk about that a little bit further. Okay, I hope that makes sense to you. I hope you recognize that what's happening today on the stock market, the NASDAQ down some 10% over the last couple weeks, is merely a move in the wrong direction. It is merely a move of fear because of interest rates, because of inflation, and you need to recognize that technology is not inflationary, it is deflationary. If you haven't noticed, if you haven't been to McDonald's lately and pulled up to that talk box, the first thing they ask you is, are you here to order through your app? And you say, no, I'm not. Why are they doing that? Why are they asking me to sign up for an app? Why are they enticing me with a free large French fries if I'll sign up for their app? They're trying to eliminate that lady on the other side of the talk box. They're trying to cut their employment. They're having trouble employing people. They're having to pay these people more money. That's inflationary. If they can eliminate that young lady on the other side of the talk box, the cost of those French fries and that hamburger goes down. That's deflationary. Deflation takes in, interest rates come down. Look anywhere you want, and you are going to see that. Look to the company out in Arizona who is eliminating truck drivers. What is that going to be? Is that going to be inflationary or deflationary? It's deflationary. Interest rates come down. Look at what's happening to the automobile world and what's happening to the price of gasoline. Right now it's going up. But if, like in China, 40% of the cars that are bought in this next quarter in the United States, in China, in Germany, in the Netherlands, in every place are electric, what's that going to do to the price of gasoline? That's deflationary. So if deflation takes hold and thus the cost of goods come down, then we also have a decrease in interest rates. So what you're seeing right now that is costing me $22,000 in my portfolio today is insignificant. It means nothing unless I need that $22,000 tomorrow or next week or next month. But if I don't need it for at least 2 years, it is irrelevant. Because I'm an investor in the future. I know that technology, I know that Kathy Woods is on the right track. You just deserted her. You looked through a microscope rather than a telescope. And the future is coming faster than you think. It will come like a train and you'll say, what the hell just happened? Why didn't I participate in that? Because you were looking through your windshield through a microscope, not a telescope. Microsoft just sent you a screaming message. Listen to it. Participate in it. And you'll thank me in the future. Okay, I'm Kerry again. I'm the host of, what is it? I'm the host of Best of Us Investors. I have a tribe. I have a group of people that I talk to every week who we confirm to each other. We're on the right track. We're doing the right thing. We're investing in the future. It isn't worth getting upset about. If you want to be a part of that kind of a support group, I guess that's what we are, a support group, then you go to Best of Us Investors. You give me your name, you give me your email address, and I'll send you an invitation to become a part of our tribe. And then go into the description and find this book and learn what a tribe is all about. I didn't invent this. When I was a kid, I always wanted to be an Indian rather than a cowboy because the Indians worked together. They had hunters, they had gatherers, and they all had their place, and they all worked together for a common goal. And that's what the Best of Us Investors is all about. See you again tomorrow with some more good news.